This
our
conference will
SAP
now be
success
recorded.
factors. So that is the reason HCM who are already existing, they are looking towards cloud. That's okay. Then what about the people who are newly trying to learn HR? Why they should look at the cloud? Why they are looking at the cloud without starting with HCM? Because HCM is about to deprecate. They are about to stop the support in another 5 years. Then automatically everyone has to be using cloud for SAP HCM. So instead of the system that is going to expire, if we learn the new, which is going to be the future, that will help them. Okay, these people's justification is okay to learn SAP success factors. The reasons to learn it, it's okay that this is leaving. Why we have to choose only SAP success factors in the market? There is Workday, there is sum total, and there is workforce, there is benefit focus. There are different kind of systems in the market which also gives the HR support, HR services, HR applications. But why only SAP success factors? There are particularly three reasons for us is user friendly system. User friendly system. How user friendly system? This is my success factor system. Okay, I'm just trying to log into this. So this success factors system got some user friendly screens. How? I am searching for an employee. I am not going to PA20 or PA30 here. Remember, I have an employee by name John. I don't remember even the complete name. With the name of John, there are so many people, either in the start or either in the in between or at the end. We can search the people. So the search is very easy and similar to our social media. We use this social media platforms like LinkedIn. When we give the name, we can search the people. Or if you go to your Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, easily the profile comes. Whereas in SAP, it is not possible, or in other systems also, it's not like this. User search is very easy and it's very comfort for the HR to see how many people are there, or if they want to reach out to someone, if they even forget their name, it is like a search engine optimization for us. So this is how it looks like. There is no bigger technical things here. It is very simple profile which says what information, what is his name, what is his gender, and all. You no need to go to multiple screens to get one employee information. It is all in one screen where you can see every information of the employee. And there is no selection here, there is no execution here. So whereas I am trying to compare with HCM, their info types, I have to select that info type and enter, and then I get. But here it's a straightforward information like a profile for employee. So this is what user friendly system. Or your HR is about to add a new employee. So add new employee is a kind of feature. So the actions are very simple. There are nothing technical, nothing they have to make a note of this transaction and write it there. Whenever there is some work, there is some task they have to complete, they have to go and refer the transaction and enter. So nothing like that. Everything is user friendly comparative to HCM, and comparative to this is more user friendly because these searches are not as accurate as success factors. Okay, leave about searches, even using the system is not so simple like success factors. So most of the clients, most of the companies are interested to maintain their employee data in success factors because it is very user friendly and flexible to use, because it is easily understandable system. Even there is no need someone teach them how to do an activity, even though there will be some guidelines, but if they can just put some concentration of 1 minute, they can complete because it is very easy. So that is one thing for the clients, they are very much interested with success factors. And that is also the reason that there is a lot of people coming towards success factors, consultants also needed. Okay, when there is too many companies trying to implement success factors, one person cannot do 10 projects. At the time, whenever needed, the workforce has to be increased. The same reason we need lot of consultants into the success factors because we have lot of projects here. So over this span from 2012 till now, that means almost 10 years from success factors coming into the market, the application is ready. So we have almost some 5,000 plus customers using success factors, 5,000 plus. And every year this stats are going up, they are increasing. So here, as I told, the introduction of success factors is done in 2012. Only success factors. In 2012, at the end of the year, it has become SAP success factors. SAP is a different company. We know since decades it is there. Success Factors is in startup company where they started in the year 2001. They had this idea in 2001 to have an HR system in the cloud. So they almost took 10 years mixing some 5 to 6 startups into one system. They have become some good market in 2012, and by end of the year SAP identified that this is going to be the future, so they have acquired success factors and the total name has become SAP success factors from 2012. From then every changes, everything is being done. So SAP is the owner of success factors right now. So whatever the changes that are being done, so SAP has to call the responsibility. Right. So that is a background of success factors, how it has emerged till here. Now, second reason why we have to look towards success factors. The system has global access. Global access means I can access anywhere in the globe. I don't need any special installations. I don't need to have some versions downloaded, or I don't have any prerequisites to have the success factors. The simple process of logging in success factors is that is how I did. Just use a login link. Let me just log out of this. So this is my login URL. If I have this URL, I can open this anywhere I am in the globe. I can use my user ID password. Simple. I can use my user ID and password. I can log in. If I have internet with my laptop, I can open this. If I have internet in my mobile, I can open the same in Chrome also. Using Chrome, I can access SuccessFactors. Or I have SuccessFactors app, mobile app, where I can use. That means your work never stops. Okay, keep about your work. The client. Let us look at our HR. They are suddenly on a vacation, but they need an approval. So what happens at this situation? They can open their laptop and quickly approve and then close. It is not needed that they have to sit before their system, sit near to an server and just execute it, then only it get approved. Or they can open their mobile. In the mobile application, they will have their request, leave request or any other request. They can simply click on the approve button, it gets approved. So SuccessFactors application is accessible across the globe wherever you are there with internet. Even in remote areas, you can access it if you have the internet with you. So there is no restriction that you have to open at particular installation, particular version or something. It's very simple, direct login using an URL, username and password. So why not customer will prefer this? Because it is accessible everywhere. That is what the purpose of cloud is, right? So somewhere in the cloud we store the data. Whenever we need, wherever we are, we request the data, it will come from the cloud, or we can work on the cloud. So global access is that very useful whenever a client is using the system, whenever he is off or on, the process will never stop. Then we have security of the system. The security of the systems are according to the government laws and consent. And even SuccessFactors system follows GDPR, data privacy protection law. data privacy protection law. So it follows that. So what happens in this is, if you log into the system, login audit is there. Whoever log in, at what time they log in. If you change something in the system, change audit is there. What did the change happen? When did it happen? At what time it happened? Everything audit comes out. And then we have RBP, role based permission. Respective to the role, respective to the role. That means if you are a manager, you will be able to only view yourself and your reportees. You should not be able to see other team employees or something, their information, their compensation information, or their positions, titles, or not. If you are an employee, you can see only information. You will not get any edit access. You will never get any edit access. You will only view the information, what information is against you. If you have to request a leave, you will have there your edit permission, request a leave permissions. So according to the role, we are keeping the permissions, their boundaries. When we set like that, what happens? You log in as yourself, only you can do your activities. Someone as an HR logins, they will do only their activities. So we are dividing the system with the roles so that no one can see other information, no one can edit on behalf of others. So RBP is helping us to maintain that security. And even case sensitive information, like not case sensitive, sensitive information. So like national ID, they will be hidden. Whoever need to show, we will show them only. Or addresses, phone number, these can be hidden. So these are the most sensitive information for most of the clients. So we can hide them as per the setup we can do with RPP. So this is the security of the system which we are providing. So I told what are the benefits of this, and these are missing in this. Remove these three. Workday, you might be hearing, that's giving a tough competition. Yes, it is giving, but the there are some drawbacks with Workday. Okay, the data maintenance process is not up to the mark with them. But where the same process in data maintenance, SuccessFactors is very good. Okay, even Workday has user-friendly system, but they don't have complete global access. They don't have proper security and data processing. So that is the reason still we are at one and Workday is at next. Okay, that's other thing. I don't want to say something about that, but SAP SuccessFactors has got some good eye-catching features in the system which will help your client work on it, and even you, if the system is user friendly for client, then it is also user friendly for us while configuration. Because you might be hearing, in SuccessFactors cloud system, it's a functional system. You no need to learn much XML language. There is XML language, I agree, but you no need to learn that XML language. So instead of that, we have screens to directly configuration. No need to code here. We have direct screen to configure. So that is how it is friendly with even the consultants. Okay, fine. You have got some reasons to learn success factors and you got some benefits of learning these success factors. Then there are 14 modules in success factors. Which one are you going to learn? Tell me, anyone unmute your mic and tell me which module are you interested to learn now?
I would like to learn Employee Central because it's the core of employee data. So,
Yes.
in my opinion, it should be the most important module, which will be a key for other modules.
Okay. Next, anyone?
Hello,
Employee
can you hear me?
center.
Okay. Reason. Yes.
Okay,
EC
so
is
can you hear me?
employee centric. Yeah, yeah. Speak on, speak
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So fine. So these are the only modules which are part of SuccessFactors. Like integration is a separate module under SuccessFactors, or
Yeah, I will talk on that.
integration with ECC as well as PCC. They are two separate things, right? BIB and P2P.
Yeah, I will discuss on your questions at the end, but I am just requesting you which module you are interested to learn from SuccessFactors.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Right
tell
now
me
it's
that and
easy.
the reason.
Yeah. Right now it's easy.
Okay, fine. Yes. So EC is employee central. Okay. RCM is recruiting management. Okay. RMK is marketing. PMGM is performance management and goal management. Onboarding is onboarding process ONB. WFA is workforce analytics. SP is succession planning. CDP is career development planning. SAP JAM is intranet of the company to post any events or just to have an internal talk like in social platform. LMS learning management system. Compensation budget planning for the year. So it will split the budget and give the incrementals. Variable pay incentives and SAC, which is upcoming cloud analytics. It's not yet, it is upcoming. So all these modules are existing. Even we have CPI, cloud platform integration. This is part of success factors, but it's an integration platform middleware. We call it as middleware. There are different middlewares. PI is there, platform integration. Delbumi is there, that's another middleware. So these are called middlewares. Okay, all good. Why are we learning EC? You have joined the session demo for EC. Why should we learn EC? Why don't I go for all these modules? Let me go for PMGM. Okay, I am interested in PMGM. Okay, performance management. What happens here is employee has to rate himself. After he rate himself, manager will review and he gave his rating. He gives his rating. Okay. So first employee will rate himself, then manager will give the rating. Okay, employee rating will be given. Then manager has to rate. How will manager rate? Under manager, there are 10 employees. Okay, there are 10 employees. So how will manager rate? He knows whose performance is whose. But how will he identify in the system? Using employee ID or using employee name or using his position or using his department. So even though they are at under the manager, we should identify them at least with some information. So this information of employee ID, employee name, position, department, where can we bring on to the PMGM? So this comes from EC, Employee Central. So PMGM is directly dependent on EC for data. To launch a form, to rate the employee or to see that rating. After this rating is done, again it has to go to the EC and then it goes to compensation information. Because if they give 3.5, they will have the budget planning for 3.5, how much has to be the incremental in compensation. So the data is picked from EC. After the rating, it has to post to the EC. Later, it has to be picked by compensation. Okay, leave PMGM. I don't want to learn because there is something, it is integrated with EC. I could see
Akshara,
from untools to EC. Yeah,
without AC also we can do the PMGM, right? With the employee
yes,
profiles, with the
yes.
mini master data. I mean,
Let me come to that point. I will come to
yeah.
that point. Okay, leave it. Then RCM. What happens in RCM? A job has to be posted. Okay, job has to be posted. Job has to be posted. I am posting it in LinkedIn. How a job gets posted is when there is a vacant position. From where this vacant position comes? It comes from EC. Position data is maintained in EC and it comes from EC. This position, I will create an open position and send it to LinkedIn to post. Someone applies to it and we process the recruitment, and later after we give them offer, they are about to join, again we move that employee. Either if onboarding is there, we send to onboarding. If no onboarding, we will move to EC that candidate is okay, please hire him as an employee. So again to and fro seems to be RCM. RMK is dependent on RCM, leave it. Then onboarding. So data here, we will take from onboarding to EC. Onboarding process runs. Documents we will collect from from candidate and move him as an employee to EC. Workforce analytics. Basing on the data existing on EC, we will create workforce analytics. Then if you see succession planning, that means if manager is leaving, we don't hire managers always. We will plan the succession of them in the company. We will make the skill set ready for them and we will prepare succession planning for it. Again, the data is easy. CDP, career development planning, which we will have the profiles ready for the career and how they can grow. Or if you are a junior, what programs need to made for you so that you can grow in your career in the company. So we will take those development plans. SAP Jam, where I am dependent on EC data for employee IDs and all, so that they can discuss anything or post anything or comment anything or like anything in SAP Jam when they post something. It's almost like in your LinkedIn or Facebook. It looks similar. Learning management system. When new hires are done, they should be assigned some courses. Again, EC to LMS. Compensation I already explained. Variable pay connected to compensation. SAC is upcoming. And CPI. Integration happens, data has to move from here to there. Again is. Now, inside EC there is EP. Inside EC there is EP. EC and EP are not two away parts. Inside EC there is EP where who is not using EC, they can just an overview of information is EP. That's it. It is not a separate thing that if we leave EC, we have EP, we just collect the first name, last name. There are very limited fields with EC. You will have some 20 or 25. So from that only you will have information. We cannot bring all the fields into EP. If any fields are needed, we have to look at EC only again. So everything needs some data. Every module needs some data or should send some data to EC. Then what is EC? EC is a data repository. For me, it's a data bank. Data repository or bank. What we do in bank, we invest some amount. Whenever we need, we will withdraw. We don't need, it will be there as an information. Whenever we don't want, we will delete information. Whenever we want to amend or change, we will change the information. So EC is kind of data maintenance system for us where it maintains the data in the cloud. Okay, it is data maintenance system. It is all other modules are dependent on EC. Should we learn EC? Yes. Why? When you see EC is being the core, EC is being a core module. That means the foundation of every module depends on EC. And if you can see, we cannot implement onboarding without EC. That's a straightforward thing. Previously, we used to implement without EC, but right now SAP made mandatory. EC should be the first module. After upon that, onboarding is going to be built. So, for mostly all the modules, foundation is EC. Okay. Even though I would like to go with RCM and learn it, if it is anything needed, bits or pieces, I will learn EC. No, don't do that anytime. First learn EC. Why EC is, if you learn EC, you will get overview of all these modules. To a project of EC to be implemented, we will take almost close to 5-6 months. To a project of RCM to be implemented, most of the people will do it in 2-3 months. There will be nothing more interesting here. It is the same. Every time RCM 2-3 months we will develop. At bulk hiring times they will get 1 or 2 issues we will resolve. Rest of the year we will keep quiet. We don't have any work to do. Or until next project of recruiting management comes, we don't do anything. Then what is the case of EC? It takes 5 to 6 months. Even after you did it, there will be data issues. Every day 5 to 6 issues, not it is monthly basis or yearly basis. Every day 5 to 6 issues are regular in AC. Because the biggest thing in a system is data maintenance. Processing. Other modules are talent modules which are used for processing. But the main bank is here where we are maintaining the data. So the module that is most having some prominence in SuccessFactors is EC, because these are processing modules, but this is the system. Even whatever they process, it gets stores here. So you will never sit idle. Your learning is keep on growing. Every day it will be growing. So when you learn AC, you will have a benefit that you will have full hands of work. Second thing is, you will, once who started learning EC can easily learn all these processing modules. They can easily learn this. It will take some 20 days to learn RCM. I am sure about that. But to learn EC, you will take at least 2 to 3 months, because it's an ocean. There is a lot of things to learn. And even these are dependent on critical things in EC. There are a lot of configurations for it. So why I suggest everyone EC is to keep yourself upgraded, to keep your learning growing day by day, or to keep your hands busy always, you have to learn EC. Okay, so that will help you a lot in the future, where even though everyone has no work, you will be having some work, and you will be always in the system, keep engaged. What happens for with my case, I do EC project and I will move to RCM. I will do the project, and when I come back EC, I will forget 2 or 3 things. It's not only the case with me. Every real-time consultant case is the same, where they will do some project and they will move to other module. They will do that, and when they come back, they will forget the things. With EC, this is always the same, that you have to keep on learning, because the features will be never same. Again, I have to add on this point. Every 3 months, previously, right now it is 6 months, we will have new version of SuccessFactors. It's not kind of version, I can say it is kind of new features or new developments, improvisations from SAP comes to us. What we do is we have to check whether they are feasible for the client or not, and then tell the client to implement them. Okay, so right now it is 6 months. Every 6 months we are getting some new features into the system. We will ask our client whether they are okay with this, or else what are the benefits, pros and cons of implementing the feature, or how they wanted to. And it depends on the billing again. If they wanted the feature, we will go with a change request. We will ask them fill the details, and then we will start working in the test, and then if they are okay, we will deploy into the production again. So there are some cases where most of the improvisations are done in EC only. Almost you will get every time 20 to 30 improvisations in EC. Rest of the modules you will get only 4 to 5 improvisations. So I am telling you that the most prominent or the most center of attraction for SAP SuccessFactors is EC, and the demand always lies with EC, because we have lot of work to do here in EC. So that is the reason I will always suggest anyone who starts with SuccessFactors, go with EC. EC will make you to take the hard path for the first time. Later it will be a cakewalk for you to other things. First it will be hard. Once we are getting hard learning it, then rest of all things are very easy to be learned. Okay, so that's the thing with learning EC. Okay, fine. What are we going to give you from this training? So you are going to get a practice system. Okay, you are going to get a practice system. After that, you will get a guide, complete end-to-end implementation guide of Employee Central. and every day you will get a task from me to practice and come for the next session, and I will check your task in the system some alternative days or whatever it is. Everyone who joins the session the next day, I will see their previous task whether it is done or not. If needed any corrections, I will correct right away in the call. Any clarifications or how they created my suggestions. So the real time practice is going to happen here in the system. Okay. Then we are going to have daily document, daily topic wise document we are going to get. So implementation guide will be around some 500 to 600 pages. You cannot sit and learn everything from that. So according to the training sessions that are going on, you will get a daily topic wise document in a very understandable language, step by step process. Then every day 1 hour session it is going to be. So if sometimes it will take 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour 20 minutes. If there are some things taking time or some practice is going on, so it happens. Then you will be getting some, what is this, questions which are relevant to your certification for SAP. Certification will be there. If you prefer to write it, you have to buy that certification from SAP, and when you are doing, you need the questions, we will be providing those questions to you. You can just almost some 50% of the questions can appear from the dumps I am going to give you. Then you can ask for a mock interview, how better you can perform. We can have a mock interview, how your training and everything has gone through. Okay. And this practice system will be with you for 60 days. So these are the provisions that we are going to give you from this training. So all these are from us to you. So yes, it's time for interaction. So tell me whatever the questions you have on this, we can go ahead.
I would
Meanwhile,
like to know the training session timings, daily training session timings.
actually, the session timing has not set yet, so it
Mm-hmm.
has to be set by Subbu. Once the training time is set, we will be informing everyone on that.
The reason being I'm asking is
Yeah.
because we have offices as well, so we have to
Even I
accommodate that
do
as
have
well.
office.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Even I have to go to my office. It's now a
Uh-huh.
hybrid model for me. So we will
Okay.
plan accordingly. So we don't
Yeah,
disturb the office timings. So mostly
yeah.
he will ask for everyone's appropriate times. So
Uh-huh.
according to that, he will match everyone and try to have in session. Okay.
Okay, okay. And another question is, as you said that we will be getting the practice sessions, so we'll be getting access to provisioning as well, at
No,
least for
that's
doing
not
some
possible.
tasks. Okay.
No, no, no. Provisioning, you have only 10% of the task. I will be clearly
Mm-hmm.
explaining you those tasks. But
Okay.
task means don't think there will be some process to be done. Only just an enabling things. So
Okay.
here, to have the provisioning access, you need to be certified. We cannot
Oh,
share the company user IDs which we do have with
okay.
others. So that's in strict law by them. So everything can be taken, but we cannot take that provisioning because of those strict things that we have from SuccessFactors.
I do understand, but at least you will be showing us how you work in provisioning, right?
Yeah,
That part should be there,
yeah, yeah.
right?
I will
Yeah.
be showing that. But for
Okay. Okay.
practice, it is not there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Hey, Akshay.
Yes,
Yeah, Akshay, I want to discuss with you one-on-one after this meeting. I have a separate meeting.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, tell me. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are referring me, Akshara?
Yes, yes. Please go on.
No, Akshay, I want to discuss with you one-on-one. So. After this
Okay,
session,
okay.
can we? Yeah, maybe for
Yeah,
5 minutes. Yeah,
sure.
I
I
don't
will
want to
be.
take much. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
fine. Yes, rest of the people, any questions? If no questions, you can just say okay and leave the session because it is a Sunday. I don't want to disturb your holiday. So just give the feedback to Subbu. Once you are okay and your timing also, let Subbu know. And if any questions, please ask me and stay in the call.
Akshar, can you please share the course content? What are all we are going to be covering in AC?
Yeah, just a moment. I was about to do that. I but I mm, yeah, just a moment. Yeah, here it is. So these are the contents, history of success factors, capabilities, and strategy from HCM, integration options, explanation about the systems, releases and upgrade center, sales demo and professional system setup, and the basic settings, homepage, object definitions. There is a lot to talk about objects in the success factors employee central. Pick list management, business rules, business configurations, people profile, events and event reasons, workflows, login methods, position management, and integrations with RCM. Because as the position management is mostly having this concept of integration, we have to discuss email notification setup, proxy management, RBP, and tiles home page, global employment, time off, recurring issues, and solutions. So that's all.
Okay.
Total it is
Are you going to be
22
covered
days
on
of
time off
session.
as well?
Yes, it is a part of the training time of
Time tracking.
Okay.
not time tracking. If I take
Benefits.
time off, yeah, you just listen to me. There is
Okay.
benefits and advances that will, if I take them, it will take some 15 days. That is a separate part. Time off and time tracking, if we will touch, it will take another 25 days. So that is not part of the training. So only time off is part of the training.
Okay. In only time off, what are you going to cover?
So the time of basics, configuration settings and actual rules and how to run them, how to set their settings and all, we are going to cover.
Okay, that quota generations and options creations and admin type
Yes,
creations, all those things, right? Which you are saying,
yes, exactly.
and background job schedule as well.
Yeah,
Okay. Can you share this document with us so that we can go through it once again?
sure, sure, I will.
Okay, then. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, any others? Questions? Rashmi, are you done with the questions or do you have any other?
No, no,
Okay.
nothing, nothing, nothing. Nice. Thanks, Akshita.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Next, I do have two people in the session, but I couldn't see their names. Yeah, only one. Yes. So you can ask your questions now.
Hey, hi, extra. So my case is little different here. Okay, so I do have the before getting started, because I haven't joined this call when you are giving your introduction. Would you like me to start, or want you to start? A bit brief, please.
Okay, let me introduce myself. So I am
Yeah, thank you.
Akshra, certified consultant of SAP SuccessFactors with EC, RCM onboarding and EC payroll and compensation, variable and pay. So I have been with SuccessFactors from the past 8 years. Before that, 2 years is into HCM, whereas PA, OM, and time management are my modules in HCM. So I have been moved before 8 years into SuccessFactors, and I have been doing some end-to-end implementations for Europe, US, and Middle East countries. And recently, also, I started working with some of the uh, Asian countries like China and Singapore, like that. So I had good experience with different kind of multiple implementations where I can see different countries' payroll, different countries' requirement with their country specific laws and all. So I have the best of the things that I have done since SuccessFactors I have joined. So this is all about me.
Oh, that's really interesting to know about yourself, Akshana. So, yeah, glad meeting you. So, myself, this is Sunil. So, I have around 8 plus years of experience into SAP HCM core payroll. Okay, so I'm proficient into US payroll basically. So, I'm also a certified Employee Central and Employee Central payroll as well. Since my current project needs that dependency, but however, the scope of my project needs more of into the Employee Central. I mean, I know the basics of Employee Central, and I've learned a few years ago where I was supposed to do as a mandatory stuff, but I didn't feel the track of it. But now I really need that. Now I'm in a case where even I should be in a position to implement. Okay, so that's one thing. And to be precise, I have the live system access. I have the replication stuff. I have everything with me. The only thing, knowledge. That's the only thing that I'm lacking with. And I do have the required documentations. I do have the videos. I do have the implementation guides. I do have everything with me. The only thing is, there is a gap between, what do you say, the live implement. I mean, I do have in my project the easy guys, but I don't have to pitch in there and ask for their help and all. I hope you
Okay.
understand. So, the yeah, the next thing, what I am currently looking for is, um, uh, when I take up the training, like for an employee central, because I do have some core basic knowledge of it, right? So regularly work on this replication part, like from EC to ECC. When we use like earlier, in my in your I mean introduction, or when you start your training, right? I just pointed out one thing, like we use B2B BIB application, business integration builder, wherein we replicate data from EC to ECC. Okay,
Okay.
so I do, yeah. So I want to learn little more deeper into that part, and also the employee central. I should be in a position to completely what to say I should be in a position to implement Employee Central. And I see you had a very vast experience in Europe side as well. Because the only reason which I'm asking is, mostly I might be traveling to Europe in the near future, wherein I
Okay.
should be in a position to work there in Employee Central, because there might not be a case where we have complete jobs on SAP HCM, right? So the only reason why I'm very keen on Employee Central is, Employee Central is everywhere. I mean, even if you go Europe, you go to Canada, US, or anywhere, Employee Central jobs are SAP Employee Central functional consultant. It's a quite common post everywhere. I mean,
Yes, yes.
since you are in the in this
I know how the market is going in US. I can completely understand for Employee Central. Hello. Again, your voice gone missing. Hello. 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 Uh, Sunil, I cannot hear your voice.
Oh, is it? Up to where did you
Yeah,
hear?
yeah.
Because I spoke a lot.
Now I can hear you. Yeah, yeah. Now I can
Be-
hear you. So, is it your concern that you wanted to learn success factors? So completely, you wanted to do an implementation, right?
I'm not sure up to where did you hear. So basically,
Again, I couldn't hear your voice, Sunil.
oh, is it?
I
Hey,
am
can you hear me
missing
now?
your voice.
But
I think you
hello.
help chat can help us. Just try it. Try to check the chat and type there because I'm
Can you
missing
hear
your
me?
voice of yeah, right
Can you
now
hear
it
me?
is okay. Yes, it is
Okay,
okay now. Yeah,
I'm
tell me.
okay. I really not sure like up to where you heard me because I spoke a lot. So
Okay.
yeah, seriously, I thought like you are hearing everything of me. So I was keep continuing saying everything.
No
Okay.
problem. No
Uh,
problem. Just one thing
okay,
I
let me
wanted to
give you a
confirm.
yeah, yeah.
What are your concerns?
Yeah, okay. I think I got to know that nothing you heard. So okay, fine. So let me give you a glimpse. I don't want to stretch everything and won't want to waste your weekend as well. So basically, I'm into SAP HCM US payroll. I'm specialized into it, and I'm having eight
Yeah,
plus
I
years of
heard all
experience into it.
those.
Yeah.
I heard all
So
those.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
I
So
was
yeah,
hearing up to this point is there now. You are telling I was about to leave to Europe, so I wanted to have the knowledge of
okay. Thank God.
Employee Central.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I'll be moving shortly to Europe, Akshara. So the only thing is, I should be in a position to secure job there because I know that SAP HCM payroll might be or might not be available here. Because if I get a pure job there, then it's fine. But Employer Central is everywhere, right? So if you go to Europe,
Yes.
Canada, US, or anywhere, Employer Central function consultant jobs are like quite common posts that we find in each and every company. I mean, they hire a candidate any other Europe or US. They want to have an onshore guy there, so that's absolutely fine. You'll see frequent job openings on Employee Central. So my
Yes.
challenge here is I am completely specialized into payroll part, Akshara. But I'm certified easy guy. I know glimpse of Employee Central, which I learned around 5 years back, and
Okay.
of course, I might remember, I might not, but if I start looking into it, I can get to know everything. I know I have the access of a live system. I have the demo system access. I'm a certified guy, and I have the videos with me. I have the implementation guide with me, and I have everything. The only thing is knowledge gap here, Akshara. I'm
Okay.
currently seeking from you. Okay, since you
Okay, I understand.
I really appreciate that you have done multiple implementation of different countries, and since even you have implemented a different country specific, I mean Europe, which will be very
Yeah.
beneficial for me. So
Yes.
I want to learn. I should be in a position to either I should be able to in a position to work in an implementation or else in a AMS, I mean support point of view.
Understood.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm currently seeking your suggestion and want to know. I mean, where to stretch and from where to start and where to go.
The start, if I can say, is always it would be with the conditions that we are going to write. If you
Mm-hmm.
specifically talk about Europe, so
Mm-hmm.
Europe has some custom fields. Okay,
Okay.
we don't find in other countries. Like if you see,
Okay.
if you go Norway, they will speak about occupation code, which you will even not found in Finland or Denmark.
Okay.
So Norwegian government will give them some occupation codes. So that's
Right.
not standard again, right? So it's
Right.
country specific.
Right.
Even in our
Right.
success factor system, I couldn't find that option. So what I
Okay.
have to think is how to do the customization. Where should I
Right.
place? What kind of information it is? So
Right.
first, starting from the business purpose, I have to think about it. So first
Right.
thing is my business purpose. Next is what
Right.
permissions should be enabled to have it. Or first,
Right.
what should be enabled to have it. So that is the
Right.
thing. Next, the look of the output. Who has to see
Okay.
it also is very important. I implemented,
Right.
but no one sees, that is no use. So
Right.
I have some steps where like first think about business scenario. Second, you think about the permissions. Third, you think about
Right.
the implementation. Fourth, the
Right.
target audience. So
Right.
even my training goes in the same way where I start with the purpose and then end with the target. So this
Mhm.
is how it goes with me even in the training. If you could join the
Mhm.
training, we will have the same process while every feature is going to be discussed, like people profiles or business rules. And most important thing when I speak about the conditions, it is implementation while we are doing something enabling or doing. So even we have to
Mhm.
think what kind of thing we have to put here, it starts work.
Okay.
Generally, manually, if they are happy to fill, I am very happy. But if
Mm.
no client will be happy to fill manually. They will ask fill it
Right.
automatically. They
Right.
would be very happy if everything is filled automatically.
Yeah. Automated.
So most
Yes.
of the people will love to see those kind of things. How we can automate or how we can propagate or synchronize a system is through business
Mm.
rules. So
Right.
my
Exactly.
idea is
That's
first,
one more important topic which I want to be covered. Yeah.
yeah, that is a stress point where you have to do more stress. We have
Yeah.
almost
Yes.
4 sessions will go on for business rules.
Yeah.
So
Right.
right from the basics, everything will be discussed with the functions and how to set up why particular context or why particular parameters, why we are taking everything we need to know. So when we
Mm-hmm.
know the what we are like if you are building a house, we know the building material, then we will be know where we have to place it,
Mm-hmm.
when we have to use it. So those
Right.
kind of things will help us to understand better a system. So the training is also in the same way we are going. So that would
Okay.
help you more.
Okay. So Akshay, I want to be straightforward here. Okay, Akshay. So the only thing
Yeah.
is, I know the little basics of it. I mean, even if you say it will be a little bore for me because I might be knowing, I might few topics I might not be knowing. But the thing is, I'll be part of every part of because we never know what we are missing and what will be covered upon, right? So
Yeah.
I have to handle everything. So can you assure that once this complete training is completed, I can able to in a way I can support a client when I was given an opportunity to work as a functional EC consultant.
I can assure you that you will talk to me at the end of the training because you
Hmm.
are going to do the practice. Without
Okay.
practice, you are going to face some difficulties in the training because I don't
Right.
allow people to come to a session without practice. My main
Okay.
motto of the session is the practice. If you
Okay.
cannot
Yeah.
practice, the session will even stop. I had did many
Okay.
times that the session will be
Yeah.
completely given for practice. I will be sitting in the session quietly. So the
Okay.
practice is my main motto. So at the end, you will
Mm.
tell me that you are able to take up a system.
Okay. So Akshay, the challenge here is I will be working for a US client. Okay. So I was a lead here. So basically the thing is my complete day goes with the calls and working on the multiple AMS point of view. I'm into AMS, not into the support. I mean implementation. So it's like more into requirements, working daylights, late nights. Okay. So that's how
Yeah.
it works. But however, I'll be free on the morning hours. Okay. At least for few 1 or 2 hours I can specifically spend some time over this learning because this is very significant for me to secure a job in the
No.
near future. Right.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I would be expecting from you is Akshara, the business case scenarios. Okay, what kind of
Hmm.
scenarios that you face basically in the current system that you are handling or you handled before. Okay, so if you could able to give me such kind of cases specifically to me, if it will be a very tougher task for others to handle that. That's absolutely fine. You can give it to me directly, but I need a case assistance on this where I should be in a position to handle those scenarios because I also want to correlatively work with the tickets that I regularly get as an employee central. I mean, we have a separate EC team sitting in our project right now who are working on this, but I want to work precisely on those tickets. I want to discuss with you as well so that we can able to. I mean, I should be in a position to get on the track like if I get deployed in a project in EC, then I should be in a position to start working there instead
Okay,
of
that's fine.
bugging you
That's not a
again. Yeah.
bigger thing. You see, even it's not only with you, the training goes in a way like that. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
I had experience, I have seen with the client, what kind of
Right.
requirements comes to us and how you
Mm-hmm.
have to think about it and how you
Right.
have to fix it. So my
Right.
solutions are going to be the same. My training is also going to be the same. End of the day, it is not like a simple task. It's the task
Right.
that I give to a person is almost I received from a client. Sometimes even I will give a task which I didn't resolve it. Okay.
Okay.
Those
Mm-hmm.
are kind of scenarios I give to the trainees. And as you
Okay.
asked that you are going to have some AMS and already you are in the project, so you are
Right.
going to have some details, that's fine. You can just mail it to me, or if you join just 10 minutes before the session or 20 minutes, you can stay in the session. We can discuss
Mm.
over that.
Yeah, that's what actually I need some. I don't want to take much time from you, Akshara. The only thing is, until and unless I get familiarized with the system, that's when. Or if you want, I can give you some cross-functional payroll training if you're really interested in. So that's absolutely fine because US payroll is something one of the hot topics. I mean, demand in the market. If you really want to
Yeah,
learn
I
that,
understand.
I'm
But
ready to. Yeah, but the
but
only thing
thanks
is,
for that
I'm in a.
offer.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's right now I'm not looking for it because I'm very busy with some few of the onboarding
exactly,
projects which going. So, but I know I
exactly. Yeah,
understand helping is
yeah,
for everyone. So I do help the
yeah,
consultants. When we have
exactly,
good connections, it will improve us as well. So that's fine. It's
exactly.
okay
That's
for
right.
me.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I will be there. I will be helping you out. So you can proceed
Yeah.
ahead. And if you
And
have
yeah,
something
yeah.
with you in real time also, I can help you with that. So
Yes.
that's fine
I
for
need
me.
some, yeah, I need some help on this integration part as well, Akshara. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have scope of I mean experience in this P2P and ECC? I mean BIB integrations.
I have BAB and PCC, Payroll Control
Oh,
Center. Point to
okay.
point, I have overview, but I am not experienced in that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it is not
Did
part
you
of the
do
syllabus.
you have
If we
experience
want
in
to take it
PCC?
up into the next, we can take it up. That means integration is a different sector for us. It is not combined with
Okay.
EC. So,
Okay. Okay. Well, that will be taken by a separate trainer, is
yes.
it?
That means
Oh.
even if you wanted, Subbu can check it for you. So,
Okay. 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 Benefit. You are aware of benefits, right? Benefits
yes, I
part
know
in EC.
benefits. Complete EC,
Okay.
I know everything.
Okay, okay. Time taking. So I need this time tracking and benefits also, Akshara. So because I'm not
Okay.
sure which part of the thing will be part of my next upcoming assignment. I mean, if I move, because
Okay.
actually I have to start looking from
Then,
here probably from next one
then
month or so.
just drop me your email ID here. I will refer
Uh-huh.
you to other person so that
Okay.
you
Okay.
can have that as well. They can teach you integration center, benefits, advances. I do have other person. I can refer you to them.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. I'll let me give you right away. So will you be able to write it down or do you want me? Because there is no chat window here to write it.
You don't have the chat window. Okay.
No, I
Just
don't have.
a moment. Yes. Tell me your email ID.
Yeah, it's a Sunil0462 at the rate gmail.com. SUNIL
Sunil,
yeah,
SUNIL 0462.
462. Yeah, at the rate gmail.com.
Okay, fine. So
Yeah.
you will be
So
receiving
will you?
an email
Okay.
or something from them, or even if you
Okay.
can drop the contact, I will ask them to contact you.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So from you, I would be expecting these benefits and also time tracking, Akshara. Even if the other parts are not there, that's fine because role-based permissions and all I have little experience on. But
Okay,
the rules and all I need. I mean, the other stuff which I just need a refresh, but rules and all I have to learn completely right from the scratch. So yeah,
okay.
yeah. So okay, fine, Akshara. So